Was Captain America Brave New World really that bad? Well, I just watched it and I don't think it's that bad. However, it did have its problems. I still had a good time watching it. I think one of the things that hurt this movie a lot was the amount of exposition dumping they were doing during it. They had to explain all Falcon and Winter Soldier with Isaiah Bradley. They had to explain Sam's vibranium suit, and they had to explain a bunch of events from Incredible Hulk because it took stuff from there. And this was probably one of the biggest issues. They kept just shoving exposition after exposition down our throats because of the people who might have not seen those projects. And I think that really slowed down the pacing, and I really think that hurt the film. One of the things that was kind of annoying too is that Thunderbolt Ross always said Betty. I think they mentioned Betty like 30 times in this film, and I was like, guys, you don't have to mention her over and over and over again. We get it. But with saying that, I do think that Harrison Ford did a great job playing Thunderbolt Ross and showing us how this character is trying to change to be better. As he's now the president of the United States, he's trying to make a real change. And I do like that. I think he was a highlight of the film. Now, Anthony Mackie, of course, takes the center stage. I think he did a great job playing Captain America. I think he did a great job with what he had to work with. The only thing that really held the movie back wasn't really Anthony Mackie himself, but some of the writing choices when it came to the dialogue. Sometimes you could tell they were playing it a little too safe to kind of avoid any kind of controversy. One of the other things you could really notice is how the scenes kind of felt stitched together because of all the reshoots, with the pacing kind of going quick. We'd start the movie and all of a sudden we're like three different things in, and it's just really pushing forward to get us to that main plot. And I do think that pacing problem was a major issue in the film, where I feel like they should have taken more time, maybe took in a couple other plot points out of this film, rather than kind of jumping all over the place with like three different plot points going on. Now, on top of it, one of the things that was really weird about this film was the cinematography. I felt a lot of the camera angles were just shot very odd, especially during the fight scenes. They would have like top shots, half shots of their head, low shots, that just felt very out of place during some of the cuts they would make, and I'm just questioning why they would choose to make those decisions. I understand to an extent what they were trying to do with some of the scenes, but it just fell flat when it came out. Now, with the Red Hulk scene, with the main fight we're all looking forward to, it was kind of anticlimactic. Don't get me wrong, the Sam Wilson versus the Hulk part was great. Some of the moments were very cool watching him take on the Red Hulk. However, it had a very anticlimactic ending I can't talk about without spoiling it. However, with something being disappointed, of course, there's something I still really liked out of the film, which was the flying scene around this giant Celestial. Great shots, great moments with Sam Wilson and Joaquin Torres as they fly around with the jets by the giant Celestial, and I really liked how they portrayed this. He has some great Captain America moments, and I just really liked how they portrayed his character during this movie. And on top of it, I really like Joaquin Torres and Sam Wilson's relationship during this movie. It was very fun. They paired well together, and I can't wait to see more of them in the MCU. We'll talk more spoilers in other videos, but let me know, what did you think of the movie, and how did you feel about how they portrayed Captain America?